Hello there. If you want to target rich people on Facebook, right? If you want to target rich people using either Facebook or Instagram adverts, it can be done in three segments. Three segments, okay? And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this step by step. The first segment is you target by demographics, okay? You target them by demographics. The second segment is that you target by interests and behavior. Yes, you target them by interest and by behavior. The third segment is that you target by language, which is by message, and by visual creatives. Language and visual creatives. Okay. By the way, I'm going to show you step by step how all of this is done. I'm going to go into the Ads Manager and show you everything. But before then, I would have to point out something very clearly and very briefly. Make sure that whatever it is you are selling is something that will be appealing to the rich audience. Make sure that whatever you're advertising is something that is appealing to the wealthy people on Instagram or on Facebook. The reason is simple. If you go ahead and promote products or services that they do not need, they are going to see your advert, but they will scroll past your advert. Okay. So let's take, for instance, in a day, Instagram shows your advert to 500 people, and out of 500, over 400 of them will scroll past your advert. It is sending the wrong signal to the algorithm. So it is registering as a no interest. They are not interested in that product or that service. This would in turn lead to low relevance score. When you have a low relevance score on your advert, it will shoot up the cost of advertising. So you are going to be spending more and getting little to no results. You don't want that for your business, okay? So make sure that before you start using this thing I'm going to teach you now, ensure that the products or services you are promoting is something that the rich and the wealthy truly need or truly desires. Welcome to my channel. My name is Courage. Um, yes, you're welcome to my channel, and please like this video so that more people on YouTube get to see my video. That's the only way of supporting my channel. Now let's go into the Ads Manager and get started. So you come here. This is an example Ads Manager. You click on Create. Example ad account, rather. Click on Create, then click on Sales, because okay, we want to make sales, right? We're here for sales, so you click on Sales there, then click on Continue. And then for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to use the manual sales campaign. So you click on Manual Sales Campaign here, then you click on Continue. It will bring us to this interface. Make sure that you always name your campaign, okay? So we can say Ad Tutorial Example, yeah? So name your campaign, whatever you're selling. You can give your campaign your product name or your service name or whatever. Just name your campaign, and you come down here in this category. If the product or the service you are promoting falls under any of this category, please ensure that you check it here. All right. For the sake of this video, I live in Nigeria, and for now, these categories does not affect any of our adverts, so I'll just let it go. Then we go to the ad set level. The ad set level is the powerhouse of advertising. Is the powerhouse of every advertising campaign that you see on Facebook or on Instagram. So once you come to this level, if you are running your advert to a website, that is, if you are sending people from Facebook or Instagram to a website to go and place an order, you have to select website here. It says drive sales and conversions on your website. So you select website here. Okay. But if you're an Instagram vendor, a business owner on Instagram who just wants people to see your advert and then click on send you a DM or send you a message to your WhatsApp, then you simply use messaging apps here. Click on messaging apps. This means that you're going to be driving sales and conversions through either Messenger, Instagram, DM, or WhatsApp. Okay. So once you selected that, you come down here and you select the page, the Facebook page or the Instagram profile through which you want to run the advert. So you click on this edit icon here, this button here. You select the page you want to run the advert to, okay, and then that's all. So for example, let's say we're running the advert to this my page as an example. Then we come down here and we select Instagram. We check Instagram here because I want to run this advert as an Instagram ad. So I uncheck Facebook Messenger because I want people to see my advert on Instagram and then, of course, send me a DM to purchase whatever I'm selling or to pay for my services. Okay. So once we have done that, we come down to budgets, our daily budget. Okay, so I'm going to select my budget here, say 5,000 naira per day. So it depends on you. It depends on what you want to spend. Okay, you can spend $10 per day, $5 per day, $20 per day, £20, whatever. Input your daily budget spend here. And while you are doing that, also have it at the back of your mind that Facebook can actually go above and beyond your budget. Okay, they can either go above or below. It says here you will spend an average of 5,000 naira per day. Your maximum daily spend is 6,250. So this is because of VAT and whatever, yeah, tax and whatever it is. Some days they're going to spend more than 5,000 naira. Some days they will spend below 5,000 naira. Always have that at the back of your mind. So once you have selected your budget, you come down here, okay, and then remember I said that when you want to target the rich, we do it in three segments. First of all, you target them by what? By demographics. Location falls under demographics. This is where it gets more interesting. So I need you to pay attention to whatever I'm going to be doing here. Okay. Location falls under demographics. By default, because I live in Nigeria, you can see here Nigeria. By default, it's on Nigeria. So we're going to edit it. Nigeria is a country, a very large country with a huge population. Okay. So in this large country, where do you mostly find the rich people, the wealthy people? Which part of Nigeria are they more domiciled? Where? So we have them in Lagos, places like Ikoyi, Lekki, and most places on the mainland, all right, Victoria Island and stuff like that. So we have them in Lagos, we have them in Abuja, we have them in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is an oil-rich city. So you're going to be selecting those locations. So we remove Nigeria and we put Lagos, we put Abuja here, all right. We put Port Harcourt here. Okay. So you could add Benin, you could add Asaba, those areas, oil rich positions. Okay. So now we know that we are targeting them by demographics, the places where they are often found. All right. So that being said, if you look by the right side here, you will see that our estimated reach is between 6.3 million to 7 million. Always make sure that your estimated reach is high, is as high as possible. Okay. If you remove any of these audiences here, the estimated reach is going to be reduced. So the more you add, the higher the number of reach. I mean, it's a game of numbers. That's why it's called sales. The more people you can reach with your advert, the higher number of sales you're going to make. So once we are done with the location, we come down here. You will see that there is no place for you to put the interest targeting. By default, Facebook has already automated all of this for you. They want you to use the advantage audience. But because we want to monitor our ad, want to target the people we feel are going to buy what you are selling, we're going to click on switch to original audience option here. So click on this, then click on use original audience. So once you click on that, you have to come down. Come down. It has opened up the original audience option. So here we can now target by age. You can see age here. So what is the ideal age? What is the ideal age bracket of those who you want to sell to? You select the age here. It could be between the ages of 30 to 35, 30 to 40, 30 to 50, as the case may be. Okay. And sometimes you can leave it even at 30 to 65 plus. Why? Because most people lie about their age online. So you can say target from 30 upwards. The next is gender. Gender. So who is this product or service for? Is it for men or for women? Whoever your product or service is for, you select the gender here. Okay. Once that is done, we move into the business of the day, which is targeting by interest and by behavior. Remember, I said the first segment is by demographics, the next is by interest and behavior. Okay. So we come here by interest and behavior. Now you ask yourself, what are those things that the rich or the wealthy are interested in? What are their hobbies? What are the activities that they engage in? Where do they often go to? By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, please just give me a thumbs up, right? That's your only way to support my channel. Like this video, and make sure you share it with business owners who find it helpful. If you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, you may consider subscribing and also turn on the bell icon so you get to be among the first people to be notified whenever I publish videos. That being said, let's move on. So, what are those things that the rich like to engage in? Which activities, which hobby? What's the hobby? Where do they love to go to? When they go there, where do they love to stay? So, this will give you an idea of how to proceed. So, we can say they love luxury stuff, yeah. So, we can say something like luxury and then let it populate. Now, you can see luxury here is love luxury content. Always ensure that whatever you're selecting is under interest. See it here. Look at interest here. Interest. So you can see luxury. Luxury. This is for luxury content. I personally I don't use the luxury content interest. The reason is because even the poor people, sorry for my words, even those who are not rich yet, who are not wealthy, they enjoy luxury content. They can just go online to enjoy, to watch, and to just pass time viewing luxury content. It gives them that inspiration, it motivates them. They aspire to be there, but they are not there yet. So if you select this one, they are likely to be among those that will see your advert because they enjoy the content. It's an inspiration for them, it's a dream for them. They hope to get there one day. They are not there yet. So if they see your product, they might like the product, but they cannot afford it. So that's why I don't select this one. So you can see luxury goods like retail, you can see luxury vehicles. Also, there are people who like luxury vehicles, but they cannot afford it. Yeah. So, but luxury travel, luxury watches. These are the people who have money. They're the ones who can go for luxury watches. It's other interest, right? So then you come here, click on suggestions, luxury resorts. This is where these people go to. This is where they stay when they travel, right? You see luxury resorts there. How about travels? First class travel. First class travel. So you select first class travel. Reason is because it is only the wealthy or the rich that can afford to travel first class. I mean, someone who's still struggling to make ends meet would not be thinking of traveling first class, right? Where are you going to see the money from? It's not magic. It's not magic. It costs some money, yeah? It takes a lot of money to do that. So we click on suggestions again, and then you see business class travel. Again, it is only those who have eaten well, who are well fed, that will think of using the business class to travel. Yeah, the rest of us at the moment we use economy until we get to that point where you can use business class. So we have targeted by interest. The next line of action is to target by behavior. Then you can see behavior here. Frequent international travelers. This is the behavior of people who are well to do. Someone who is still struggling through life cannot afford to be a frequent international traveler, right? I mean, it is only people who have gotten to a certain stage in life that can afford to travel frequently internationally. Yeah, so we select this by behavior, by behavior. All right. So these are ideas on how to target those who can afford what you are selling, the rich, by their activities, by what they do. So you can see here, expensive taste, yacht, luxury yacht, okay, luxury yacht, Rolex, luxury goods. So you can select luxury yacht because it is something that the rich also love and something that they aspire for also. Okay. Uh, if you scroll down, you're going to see a lot of all of this stuff here. It's just something that the rich have have bias for. So when you use the suggestion box, it's going to give you a lot of suggestions, a lot of suggestions. So this is how to target people who have demonstrated interest in things of higher class. Okay, how does this happen? Because Facebook has data. They have the data of all of us. When you travel from one country to another, your IP address will change. When you travel, when you are using, for instance, if you are in Lagos, Nigeria, you're on Instagram, and then you travel to London or New York, for instance, and then you also log on to Instagram, it registers this person has changed the location. So Facebook has all of this data. This is the data that they sell to advertisers. Working with this data, advertisers can now show you ads based on your location, or based on your interest, based on your behavior, or based on the activities that you engage in. So this is how to target the rich and the wealthy people using Instagram or Facebook. Now we have done the first section or first segment, which is target by demographics. The next one we have done it, which is by interest or behavior. The final segment of targeting is to target by messages, which is language, and by visual interests. Not really interest, messages, and by visual creative. The rich and the wealthy, they have a certain kind of language that they understand. They love exclusivity. They are in a class of their own. They are in a world of their own. So the message that will appeal to them is not the same kind of message that will appeal to other people, to the poor masses. So when you are targeting them, also ensure that the message that your advert carries speaks to their exclusivity. Let that message massage their ego. Let it caress their ego. Let it give them pride. Let your message make them know that you understand them, and that you know that they stand out from the crowd, and that this service, this product is specifically created for them and not for the general public. When they see this message, they will understand that you are speaking to them. You don't speak to their reasoning, you speak to their emotions. Pay attention. You don't speak to their reasoning, you speak to their emotion. Speak to their pride, speak to their ego. Then ensure that your visual creative, that is your advert creative, the videos you are using for the advert, make sure that it is appealing, it is interesting, it is captivating, that it is able to capture their attention. If you get everything correctly, but your messaging and your videos are tacky and poorly done, you are going to fail in the advert. The advert will give you very poor to no result. These guys are meticulous in their way of life. They are careful with what they do. You have to appear as someone who can truly serve them. You have to appear as someone who can truly do business with them. They are selective with who they do business with. So until you prove beyond every reasonable doubt that you are someone that they can do business with, they will not do business with you. So make sure that you target them by segment, by these three segments: by location, by interest and behaviors, and of course by the messaging and the appealing advert creative. If you get these things correctly, you are going to make sales. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions in the comment section below. If you have any contribution to this video, please make sure you leave it in the comment section also. And of course, ask your questions. All right, ask your questions. And if you have any ideas of the kind of videos you want me to make next, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be there to attend to you and to make those videos. Share this video, please. Share it with business owners you know that will find it helpful. And I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.